Peace, love, and light to all ladies and gentlemen out there. I appreciate y'all for pulling down on today. Y'all know my motto. We much stronger, we much better, we much greater when we stand together. So we're going to step right into it. We're going to step right into the conversation for today, and it's going to be about Nolan Wells. Everything is opinion-based only. It's my opinion. I'm not going off of what I heard, what somebody said. I'm not going by mainstream news media. I'm only speaking from the heart, my opinion of what happened. So we're going to talk about Nolan Wells on today. I'm not going to talk to y'all long because I don't know a whole lot about the case. I don't know everything. And I was always told, don't talk about what you don't know. But I will elaborate and discuss a few things. They said that the phone was found, the phone was retrieved, but it was never given to the parents. The phone was never given to the parents. The phone was never given to the police. Nobody, a law, nothing. But the mom so happened to get on her phone, and from my understanding, she had a particular app on her phone that picked up the location of her son's phone, and one of the friends had the phone, which is crazy to me because if something happened to one of my friends, somebody I'm close to, I'm not gonna take that phone and keep it for self-keep. I'm automatically gonna get on the phone first and foremost. I'm gonna call help for my friend. Then I'm gonna make my friend parents, his family, aware of what's going on. If we come together, we lead together. That's what's crazy about the story. I ain't never went somewhere with a friend and I came back without my friend. Neither have my friend took me places with them. That's a true friend, and that friend leave me on top of that without a phone. So if something happened, how I'm gonna call out for help? How I'm gonna get in touch with my loved ones? You left me, I may have to get back in contact with you to come double back and pick me up. But I can't do that now because I don't have a phone. That's real strange and real crazy. That's something that they done already said, so I don't gotta spend too much time on it. That's strange and weird to me as well. Then on top of that, they keep on saying the young man met a young lady down there on the island. By all means, it ain't nothing wrong with a young man seeing a lady that he liked, that he's attracted to, and he tried to talk to her. But the problem comes in is, well, they said that he just stayed on the island specifically to talk to a lady, a young lady, that he just met. He don't know nothing about her. He don't got no history about her. All they telling us is he liked her. So he chose to stay behind. Tell his friends to leave him. I'ma stay behind. I'ma talk to her, get to know her a little better. And y'all can take my phone. You got to think about that as well. A young man see a woman that he like, he attracted to her. Don't you think he'll want his phone so he can put her phone number in his phone? Or give her his phone so she can put her phone number in his phone? It's real crazy, real shaky out here. Then on top of that, they said there was a whole lot more people out there on the island. They even said that they was arguing, but nobody heard the argument. They got 2 and 3 different stories. And how I come up in the black community, when you got 2 and 3 different stories, that's a conflict of interest. Somebody lying, everybody ain't telling the truth. That's just what it is. So somebody gonna have to come on out with it. Then I seen on social media that one of their friends did an interview saying he loved Nolan. Nolan was his best friend. They were so close. But the question I got for that young man is, if you and Nolan were so close, how come you never met his parents? You never met Nolan's mom. You never met Nolan's dad. You never met anyone in the family. Nobody's ever heard of you. Every friend that I done had, I've always met their parents. I've always been welcome inside their home. I done even stayed a few nights. They knew my family just as well. It was a mutual, everything was mutual. It was love on both sides. So to say that Nolan was your friend and y'all was so close, Y'all been friends since y'all was young, and you never met his parents. That's real fishy. Because how I look at it, if I'm cool with somebody and I can never get to know your people, know where you come from, know how you was raised, know your upbringing, I'm going to feel like you're hiding something. But that's either here or there. Then we got the thing that they did the announcement on today. And then they said that it's an ongoing investigation. I'm going to just keep it real. It's going to be hurtful to say. I'm just saying what I believe. I truly believe, me personally, this is not something that the lawyer said. I'm just saying, me personally, I don't believe they're going to even try to solve this case. Simply because it's a young black man with a group of white friends that was found dead in Mississippi. Now, I'm not talking from a standpoint of being a racist, because that's not who I am. I wasn't raised like that. My people ain't never been about that. Neither have I. We've never been about that. But we're going to call it how we see it, though. We're going to call it how we see it. And that's what I'm going to do. I believe that they unalive. I believe they unalive that young man. I believe they trying to cover it up. And I believe law enforcement and the state of Mississippi going to try to help them cover it up, all because it's a group of young white men that was involved. We're not trying to make it racist, but you just got to call it how you see it with the history that Mississippi got when it comes to black and white. Keep it all the way 100. But that was my take on the Nolan Wells case. I didn't want to say too much because I don't know much. But I did want to speak about how I feel about it. Give my point of view, give my take on it. Y'all know how I'm going to end this demonstration. I'm going to end it with love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. All is well. One love.